Welcome to Teacher Tea Daily. Sit back, relax, and let me share what I call Parent Conference from Hell. This story isn't about a challenging parent. Rather, it's about the valuable lessons it taught me about people, expectations, and myself. Back in the day, I thought I knew how to handle a difficult parent conference. I prepared with all the right intel and data, but as soon as I sat down, it was evident the situation was not as simple as I had anticipated. The parent was visibly upset, and their emotions were not just about the topic at hand, but deeply rooted fear and insecurity. In that moment, I learned that people are rarely arguing about facts.
What about
Instead,
my grades?
they are
You don't
fighting
understand
fear
the
and
pressure I'm
insecurity.
under.
And that fear often disguises itself as anger.
Communicate.
As I took in the context, I changed my approach. I started listening and understanding, not just responding. Instead of focusing on what I was doing right, I focused on what they were doing wrong. This change led to a remarkable change in the situation and a deeper understanding of what the parent was dealing with. This experience opened my eyes to the fact that sometimes fear is what's hiding beneath anger. Maybe that's why it's important to listen with empathy, not with a defensive attitude. If you or someone you know is facing a difficult conversation, remember, observe below the words, understand below the behavior. Consider what fear, pain, or concern could be hiding beneath conflict. You may discover the conflict isn't the lesson. The lesson is what you're learning while moving through it. Everyone is carrying something we cannot see. The cashier, coworker, parent, the student. The person who snaps at you may be fighting a battle you know nothing about. That doesn't excuse poor behavior, but it does invite compassion. One of the greatest forms of wisdom is learning to separate a person's actions from their deeper struggle. The most powerful person in the room is often the one who remains calm when everyone else is losing their composure. When we react immediately, we often make situations worse. When we pause, breathe, and seek understanding, we create space for healing. That parent conference taught me another lesson too. You cannot control how people show up. You can only control how you respond, and that lesson has served me far beyond the classroom. In difficult conversations, in friendships, in leadership, in marriage, in everyday life. Thank you for spending a few moments with me today. Until next time, protect your peace, guard your perspective, and remember that every challenge carries a lesson if we're willing to learn it. And that's today's Teacher Tea.